Good morning. This is Wendy Gaylor with the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce coming to you on Chamber Vibes Morning Vibes with Woody Watts this morning.
I am in studio.
I'm so
Barely.
glad you're here too because today is Wednesday.
Oh, did I see somebody just fly by me?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And she's looking so cute as always. Guess who dropped in? We have a nice drop-in guest this morning. Javon, good morning.
Good morning, Wendy. How are you?
I am good.
Good. You look pretty too.
Oh,
love that dress.
thank you. Thank you. We are trying to pop out the colors for springtime.
Yes, the weather's nice.
Yes, it is so good. But I love your shirt. You look so cute.
Thank you.
Wish everybody could see you, but they can
Me
hear
too.
you.
Am I good? Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Well, thank you for joining us. We want to just review what we had this week first, and then we're going to jump into the lake stuff. But wanted to tell everybody we had a great town and county chat and cheers last week with all of our leaders in Bedford, Robert Hiss, our county administrator, and of course, Bart Warner, the town manager, and Mac Dewis with the Bedford County Schools Chief of Operations at Beals, and it went so wonderful. They gave such an informative presentations, each one of them, and really let us know what was happening and what were our wins right now in the midst still, coming out of, but what we've been through with the pandemic. And it was fabulous. And you know what? The best thing, people were so ready to come out and see each other in person.
Yes.
And I know you've seen that too, right,
Yep.
Javon?
Yes.
They don't care what it is.
No.
They really don't. They're like, oh my gosh, we're going to have an event and it's going to be in person. Yes, I'm going to be there.
That's right. We've been seeing that too at the lake.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
And outdoors even better. And it wasn't too hot, and had some drinks and food. Everybody was thrilled that there was food because they're so used to like a finger food or something in plastic, to go.
Right. Yep.
The whole time we've been in the pandemic. So to have such a spread, they were like, oh my goodness, there's actually food here.
Yes.
So, but the presentations, talking about the wins and right now what we've got from the county, what Robert had told us with the economic indicators such as the sales tax and lodging revenues are pointed upwards right now year over year by 30% or higher. And he's going to be coming on later talking about what that entails and what's going well right now, which is a lot for the entire Bedford County, which includes the lake too with you guys. And so, there's so much building going on right now, even with the higher, with everything being higher, the lumber and all the materials. But yet there's still so much that is happening. And that's exciting. That's a great story to tell. And we want to make sure that people understand that we're still growing.
Yes, absolutely.
So Bedford County is doing well, and we will hear more about that later. But we did have a great ribbon cutting yesterday at Magic Ice Cream next to Bella's.
I saw that on
It was
Facebook.
so much fun.
It looked fun.
And they were giving samples out and different oh my gosh, they have so many flavors. So that is going to be, I'm in trouble now because it's in walking distance.
Is it homemade? What is this?
It's soft serve.
Okay.
And it tastes delicious, very creamy, but you can get all these different flavors, and they have like all of the toppings too.
Ooh, okay.
So
is
is that speaking to you, right?
You are.
It's so.
What time do they open?
I know, right? Ice cream all day.
Yeah.
Well, and what's also incredible about this is they are going to be open from I believe it's 12, was it 10 or 12? Anyways, they open and they're going to be open all day until the evening.
Good.
So
yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's going to be great summertime fun.
Absolutely.
And then later on, all year fun. So that's a little bit scary though, because I can walk there, but I think I'll just have to take a block run,
Right.
Just do a run and then arrive there
That's
and
right.
run back.
That's your treat.
It'll be worth it,
Treat
right?
yourself, Wendy.
Yes. I'm all about the treats. That's my problem.
Oh.
But it's going to be good, though. It'll be good treats.
Yes.
Well, and I do want to mention that we have the business game plan that'll be starting July 29th. And that's exciting. We're doing that with the Small Business Development Center. in Lynchburg, but it's going to be great. This is not a program for entrepreneurs just starting. We just had that with the Gauntlet, and actually the winners are going to be announced tomorrow night.
Okay, I've been watching and I wondered when that was happening.
Yeah, it's tomorrow, and I mean, they're going to be giving away all those prizes, and they say every business that participated that's still in it is going to get something.
Right.
And so they're all kind of waiting in anticipation to see, okay, what did we win? And then, of course, the winner. So
right.
It will be exciting. I'll be there.
They've been working hard. I've heard a lot of people I've been mentoring have been in
yes.
that. So
really cool. It's a great program.
Yes.
And these businesses have really benefited. And, I've heard nothing but great feedback from the different ones that are in it. And they were so excited that they did the program.
Absolutely.
So we're thrilled that Bedford was included this year. And we'll look forward to more with them for next year as well. But and last year's winner was with the sanitizer hand.
I wasn't sure who.
Oh my gosh, how innovative! The winner was actually before her time because it was before COVID when she was starting to do this. And it's how to measure if if your employee has washed their hands. Mm-hmm. And anyway, so they're going to be, can you imagine, like all these businesses that can have that in their place? And then, it's just going to be, it's a great thing.
That's incredible.
So, we've got some great innovative businesses that are involved with these programs. So, exciting things are happening. But this business game plan is on recovery and growth, begins July 29th, and it's going to be on Thursdays at 6 p.m. for 9 weeks. So this is going to be an intensive program where it's like having a coach for your business, a consultant to say what's working, what's not. Let's dive into this and really get you to where you need to be after this pandemic and coming through for recovery. So we're excited to offer this with them. It really is. And so many business sectors are needing this focus and they need the help. And so, they've had the financial assistance through the PPP, a lot of them, and they've gotten into some of the grants, the local grants through the different counties. But this is going to bring them to the next level. Yes. And so we're excited to launch this. And so if you would like to sign up for this program, you can go to our website and look on the events, and you can find out more information there and sign up. And again, that will be starting July 29th. And if you can't attend, have someone within your company attend for you, because certainly it is going to be very beneficial. Mm-hmm. And so then the next thing we've got is our outdoor job fair. We don't want you to forget about this. This is June 24th at the Forest Public Library from 9 to 1. And if you're a business that is hiring right now, we want you to sign up. So you do need to sign up so that you can have a booth there and present, and you can actually interview on the spot. So we look forward to seeing your business there and getting you the workforce that you need to grow and thrive at this time. And we know the restaurants are being hit hard right now.
They are.
I mean, I know you've seen that at the lake.
Absolutely.
So many of them, but yet they are pivoting well. We call it swivel here.
Right.
They're still swiveling. And,
I like that, swivel.
And they're just enjoying the ride right now.
Yeah, that's right.
But they're doing what they have to do to really get through and go. Some of them are cutting their hours, I think, because of the employees that they're lacking.
Well.
So
and I've seen some of those bonuses. Hey, if you want to work, bonus
that's right.
For you to sign up to the work.
Exactly. Come with us. Yes. We'll pay you. And so, those are good things. And, they're doing what they have to, but we're thrilled to give them the tools that they need to get there.
That's right.
So anyway, but tell us, oh my goodness, I'm so excited that you're here this morning.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I mean, so what is going on at the lake? Tell us. You are just like the rock star. I mean, you are bringing it. And I'm telling you, you have just made Smith Mountain Lake into a new place for everybody to say, what have I been missing? We know about it here, but on places that are maybe like an hour away or whatever, you are just helping them to see the vision of what we have to offer right here.
It is. It's truly a gem right here. I mean, growing up, being from Bedford County and being from the lake, it's just my joy to show it to everyone. It's just so incredible. And I always said, once I left for college for a couple years and came back, you don't truly appreciate until you kind of strip yourself away and
That's
then
right.
come back. So you said, what's going on at the lake? What's not going on at the lake?
Exactly. That's where we should start.
That's where we should start. Well, right now there's, we're gearing up towards, of course, summer, which makes it even more exciting. Memorial Day weekend, of course, there's going to be fireworks. That's
Yay!
typically not a thing at the lake.
Yeah.
This is actually Mitchell's Point Marina. They are,
Okay.
so of course with last year, every year they do their 4th of July for the Semper Fi. The Marines, the owner there was a Marine, and so
Sure.
they have now, what's the word, swiveled?
Yes,
They
they have
swiveled
swiveled.
from July 4th to now Memorial Day weekend, which is really exciting. So
Awesome.
fireworks at Mitchell's, I believe it's on Craddock Creek Buoy 4, if I'm not mistaken, but you can watch on the water. You can come and enjoy live music at the restaurant. I'm really excited for them.
What time do you think it's starting?
That's starting at 7. So
Okay.
it's from 7 to 11 p.m. is what I've seen.
Okay.
And I'm telling everybody because I'm like, it's a great cause, obviously.
It
but
is.
fireworks and Memorial Day?
I
Okay,
know.
let's do this.
This is a great
Yes,
combination.
absolutely. And then, you've got your various restaurants that are having their live music, which has really become a huge thing at the lake. I mean, it's really nice to know, like, hey, even if you live in Bedford, let's pop out to
Yes.
the lake and hear some live music on the water, or do a special at the restaurant. So I'm excited about that. You can pretty much any restaurant you can go.
They're all having the live music.
They're all
I
doing it.
personally, music speaks to me, so I love live music. Anything from a
Yes.
violin, guitar.
There you go.
You just bring it.
Yep, bring it on.
We'll take the flute. I don't care. Just do it.
I don't know if there's
Jazz,
been any
I don't know.
flutes yet down at the lake, but actually my cousin or my uncle, Ricky's Bluegrass Connection, they
Oh.
have been playing a lot and doing things, and she, oh my gosh, like, let me tell you, the violin and like the fiddle and
Oh, I love it.
all that stuff, the banjo, things that you don't
Yes.
typically see in a band, you'll see with them. So
That's wonderful.
I always like to see where they're popping up. Yes.
Absolutely. We're going
Yep.
to have to follow them.
Absolutely, yep. And then I have to say, for Smith Mountain Lake in general, like, this year is kind of it's a cool year. It's the 25th anniversary of our golf tournament, which we've sold
Yeah.
out of. That's incredible. We love to pull people who are visiting or who are just doing business at the lake and want to bring out a client.
Oh my gosh, who doesn't want to golf at the lake?
Exactly. And
Now, did you just say it's sold out?
it is sold out.
But when is it?
It is June 11th.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
it's
coming up.
it's over at the used to be the Westlake. It's now rebranded and named the Copper Cove Golf Club. And so just a really fun time. People that are listening, just know that we always have that golf tournament, like the beginning of June. And so it always sells out. And that's what we
Yeah.
experienced last year with COVID, is that, the golf tournament was something that we could do. So we
Yes.
knew that this year it was going to be like, woo, like 2 days and it's gone,
Right.
So, but really cool so it's the 25th anniversary of that.
Awesome.
Then, of course, later in the year, we have our 30th anniversary Smith Mountain Lake Charity Home Tour. It's also
Yes.
the 30th anniversary of the, Antique Boat Festival that's always at Mariners
yeah.
Landing. So it's a big year, and it's
It
a shame
is.
that COVID had to like mess that up. So
I
I've
know.
gotten confused on, well, how many years has it been for the Chili Festival or for this?
Oh, sure,
But these
because
are
we
big
lost a
anchor
year.
years. Yes. So
30 years, man.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
I
And
know.
25th on the golf tournament. And sold out in 2 days. That's fabulous.
very quick. And then, of course, moving into the rest of the summer for June, or really July, of course, you got
Mhm.
your fireworks.
Yeah.
More fireworks. We love our
On the
fireworks at the
water.
lake, on the
Yes.
water. But then also Pirate Days. And Pirate Days is something that actually we were able to still make happen last year.
I saw that.
Yes. Now, of course, that for us at the lake, at the Chamber and the Visitor Center is not our event. We promote it very heavily. But Captain Party out in Roanoke, they are really the people that head that up. And I think we're going to see even more events happening with that this year because of the lack of what was able to happen last year.
Yes.
And for everybody listening, that's always the third weekend of July. We get that call a lot
sure.
about, hey, people want to plan their vacations around Pirate Days. And the way that it started is really, Vicki Gardner back at the Chamber.
Ricky started that.
Yes, she was her grandchildren actually, because they played pirates on their dock, and so they turned it into this community thing. And actually,
I love that.
the year before COVID, of course, that Saturday we saw 300 people walk into the visitor center, and the retail at Bridgewater told us they had more business than on a July 4th weekend. That gives me chills. Like,
Oh my goodness.
that's how big our pirate weekend has gotten.
Is
so
huge.
it is.
That's wonderful. And, it really has built and really stayed, one of those wonderful events for the whole community.
Yes.
Where everybody can join in. Now, do people dress up? Like
They do.
Okay,
They
I was
do.
thinking they
The
did.
kids do, but really what's fun is to see the adults in the pirate costumes. And we actually,
Sure.
I say we, but Smith Mountain Lake, they'll have these actual pirates, the people that are, well, I think it's called the Loose Cannon Company. They're out at
Awesome.
Virginia Beach. I mean, they come and they like live and do all the pirate things. Like it's real.
Yeah, that's their life,
That's
right?
their
That is who they
life.
are.
So it's really neat for
That's
all ages. So we're excited about Pirate Days, and then
Now, are you going to dress up?
well, I will be known to wear like a little T-shirt with some like skull head or something like
There
that.
you go, just to get into
I
character a
keep
little
telling
bit.
myself when Halloween ends, like I need to grab one of those pirate costumes or something off the shelf, and I never do. Well, because we like to be on the boat and it gets a little hot.
Oh, sure.
But if you want to cool off, just go into the pirate battles and you'll get sprayed and just people out there
nice.
with just like what do you call them, pressure washers.
You can get pressure washed
You can get
right
pressure
there
washed at the
on
lake.
the lake.
Right, during Pirate Weekend. But
That's
it is
wonderful.
It's
though.
cool to have an event that's still fairly new. I think this year will make the 8th year. I mean, so
that sounds.
it's not like it's been going on for 30 years, but to see it thriving.
Oh yes.
I think we
and
all
to be a big draw.
Yes, and I mean I think we all know that like when we have new events or we rebrand an event or we name it something different, sometimes or you move it to a different time of year, it doesn't always do as well as you would think. So I'm excited that Pirate Days has taken off
really
like it has. Yes,
made a difference for the whole community.
Yep.
And everybody can join in and have some fun.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. It brings out the kid in everybody.
That's so great. And Vicki did such a wonderful job. And I guess it started at her house.
It did, yes. I mean, she had, and she has, so her husband built this, I don't know how to describe it, it's a lighthouse, basically, of a dock. And so it's kind of one of those staples to the people up on that part of the lake. When you go by, it's like, oh, and so that's how the kids just played and made it more realistic and everything. So, yeah.
And get into character. That makes it so much fun.
Yes.
I think I want to come this year. I mean,
well, come on down.
This is
Be
what
prepared to
I've
get
heard
soaked.
so much,
Yes.
and I'm like, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm excited for us to really start hearing about more of the details on the event.
Yes.
And what we're gonna do. I know the chamber is thinking about doing a little something extra for the
that'll be
event.
nice.
So we will see what that is. We've done a pirates and pancakes before.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's the route we're gonna go or if we're gonna go a different route. But I think we're gonna do something so that when people leave on Sunday, they have a little something to do.
Oh,
So,
yeah. So kind of making it the whole weekend, something a little bit.
Right. Yeah, because we
from
always
that each day.
started out kind of on Thursday night and then Friday and then really Saturday's like your big
That's
day
the
for
big day.
Pirates. Yes. And a lot of people question, well, what is Pirate Days? Where is it at? It's really not in one specific place. It really is a whole community. Anybody that wants to decorate their place in pirate things, and if they want to offer pirate treasure, boats, retail shops, restaurants, they can offer specials. It's just more of just the community comes together.
Sure.
There's not like a one specific festival where somebody might be set up or something like that. So it's all around.
I love it, and maybe one year you can do a run. I've seen that done in other communities.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
And they dress out.
Dress up as your pirates, right?
Yes, they dress up, and then they do or it could be a walk.
Right.
But I've seen it with dogs.
I would probably have to walk.
I'd be walking too.
Yeah, I'd be walking.
But
Very
you could do a route, and that could, be along with everything else.
Yep, I think that's a great idea.
But it's a great event, and certainly we love to promote it as well.
Yeah.
So we'll look forward to more. Tell anything else coming up in, say, August.
Can't think of anything off the top of my head. I know for the Chamber of Commerce, it's always a really big, planning month for the wine festival, which is coming in September.
That's huge.
We're really excited about that because, last
at Mariners
year,
this year.
Last year we announced that move to Mariners, and then everybody was excited, and then we couldn't do it, obviously. And so they made that decision, but now we're starting to roll out the details. We were just talking about in a meeting the other day, sort of some of the basic details, when tickets will be available and whatnot. So definitely stay tuned for more details very soon. It's going to be different, and it's going to be great. It's going to be very cool. the way that things have shifted with being at Mariners. I think it's going to be.
And give us that date.
So that is actually, oh gosh, you put me on the spot here. It's
Sorry.
always the last. So to put it this way, it's the last full weekend in September. So if it went into October for that Sunday, then it would be the weekend before. So I think it's the 26th, 27th. Correct me.
You are correct.
Yes,
it would be,
okay.
25. So 25 is Saturday, September 25th and 26th.
So it's the 25th and the 26th.
Okay.
And,
for the wine festival. And that is a great event. I've gone several years. Love it.
And it's a Virginia wine festival, which I think is great. You won't see wine from any other states. It is definitely for Virginia, which I think is really cool and important. For tourism purposes. And it's just a cool venue for a winery to come out and show what they have, and then for somebody just to come all to one spot at the lake, and it's just fun. You've got your live music, and with it being at Mariners,
you've got so many vendors there.
Yes, I mean you can shop
from all over
boutique items. You can shop just about anything really that you want. So and
unique items too.
Very unique. I mean, we've had vendors. Now vendors can come from anywhere. We had a lady come a few years that was from New York and had the most gorgeous lake-inspired jewelry, and it's just kind of neat to have that all in one spot.
It really
something you don't get very often around here. So definitely our biggest event of the year. But then we follow that up very quickly at the beginning of November. So we only have like a few weeks, and then we do our chili festival. Of course, last year we weren't able to do that either, and so we went ahead, and now we'll have that. November. The first Saturday in November.
There you go. You're pulling it out.
It's always the first. I know
you go by the certain days and when it is. You're doing like what I do for our events,
I'm like,
right?
And that should be like November 5th or 4th.
So it's
a Saturday.
The first Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that would be November 6th.
Great. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Very fun event as well.
That's the Chili Festival. And where is that held?
It's always at Bridgewater Plaza. So it's the only event that we actually can really have there. In the off season you have more parking and whatnot, but we still have to shuttle people over there, but it's always on the back side there, kind of right at the docks, right below the putt, and it's a great event. People can come and put in a chili team, which I think is kind of neat, especially if you have a company that wants to put in a teamwork, put together the recipe and get out there and work hard to win, and just a really fun day.
How many have you guys had the last time compete?
Oh gosh,
do you remember?
I don't remember. I'm gonna say, I don't know if I should say. I think that I want to say like 10 or 12.
That sounds, I'm thinking so. And then do you have different winners, or does the same ones typically win?
I have seen a lot of the same ones win year after year, but I want to say the
secret recipe.
Yes, but I think the last year that we were able to have it, of course, there was a new winner, and it was like, oh, okay. And I want to say that new winner was a new entry, so kind of spice
cool.
things.
That's
up,
right.
literally.
They spiced it. They did an extra spice.
They did,
and no one knows what it is.
Right. Well, I love the Chili Fest, and I love the atmosphere of the Chili Fest because it's cool and it's fall, and people, for me, I love to come out and go to Gross's Orchard and get your apple pie, and then you come out to the Chili Festival and you still can enjoy the lake life, but not when it's smoldering hot. Because come August, I'm like, whoo!
Yeah, it's time to switch the season, right?
Because even in our wine festival, we're like, whoo!
But it can be hot some years.
This year, we're excited to share that we are going to have the VIP area is going to be cooled. So AC, now that we've been able to move it to Mariners, the VIP tickets include AC.
That's wonderful.
Not just AC bathrooms.
Everybody's listening to that going,
AC,
okay.
Yep. So get your VIP tickets.
Exactly. Those will sell very fast.
They will. I cannot imagine that they would stay long.
No, they will go fast for sure.
Yep.
And people will be so glad they did. And it is a nice thing to have because that gets your support, but also, people are more comfortable and they can stay longer.
That's
and
right.
That's a great thing to have.
Yep.
Well, so you are social media queen, and for the chamber and an ambassador.
Yes,
you are the gem of the lake.
You're so
truly.
Sweet.
I mean, that's not a lie. You know this. And I love looking at everything that you're putting out.
Thank
It's
you.
so good.
Thank you.
And you're just really doing a wonderful job. And it really showcases well for
Thank
the area.
you. That makes me happy to hear. That's my mission and my goal and my passion. I mean, is to kind of show what we have. And, I think for a long time, how do I want to say this? I've really noticed with COVID, the younger generation is kind of realizing that we don't have to work, we can work at home.
That's right.
Yes, and I think it's becoming, I say the word trendy, but I use that very lightly because I think it's going to stay. But I think it's become like a trendy thing, like, oh, the lake life.
Right.
Like
it's a
lake
little
life's
more
trendy.
relaxed.
Yeah,
and you can still get your work done.
Yes.
But in a different way and a different speed.
Yes.
And it's very
and,
nice.
For me, I'm
leisure.
just blessed that I was able to be born and raised in Bedford County right there. And so
there you go.
My parents didn't grow up right on the water, but we were about a mile from the state park, and I had friends that had boats, and so I was able to enjoy that. But, again,
And that's why you can showcase it so well, because you lived it and you grew up there and you know it so well.
Yes.
And, you really do have a passion, and it shows.
Thank you.
So
Thank you,
I think you have, and that's my truth. That's total truth. And everybody would echo that statement.
Aw.
So I hear that you've got a mascot.
I do. I have a new mascot, which is why I was running late.
I thought about you this morning, and I said, I know she's got a new puppy.
My mascot was crying his little eyes out when I left this morning.
And he is so cute. It's a boy?
It's a boy.
Okay.
His name is Chipper.
Okay, Chipper.
And people have said that's such a perfect name, and we actually named him after Chipper Jones, the baseball player. And then I thought, Chipper is a really good name because he is chipper and he's happy.
Yes.
And I have to say, knock on wood, he's the perfect puppy. But I'm really excited because now it's like I get to kind of relive the lake life through my dog.
Oh, wonderful.
I've never had a dog or an animal in the 9 years that my husband and I've been married, and now it's like, okay, Chipper gets to go with us to the food truck, and he gets to go on the lake with us, and he'll get to go to the coffee shop, and they'll have treats for him and puppy platters at Drifters, and
and he really is a show dog. I mean, you can already tell.
He's funny.
Going to be great in pictures.
I'm already like, oh my gosh.
He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be the star right with you.
Yeah, somebody already said, you're already a stage mom. I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing, but I understood what they meant.
Right.
He is definitely just a little model.
Beautiful.
He is very pretty.
Gosh,
and I'm
he's a
so
beautiful
happy
dog.
to say that I actually got him locally in Manita. He was born and raised. So we call him he's chocolate.
Yes,
so he's a chocolate chip. And so he was homemade right in Manita. He was in Bedford County.
Well, if people have not seen him, they are going to be overjoyed.
He actually made him his own social media. I made him his own Facebook account because
he needs it.
He did. Well, I thought
makes sense
this
to me.
Be a good place for him to showcase what he's doing to other dogs, right?
That's
so when he goes and visits this side or the other, or goes to an event, he can share, and people will say, "Hey, that's fun for a dog."
Exactly. And now we'll have a new dog park coming soon, right?
Yes, right.
Coming soon to the lake. And he will be the one to start it. And there's so many more things that I know you've got up your sleeve. But thank you for all that you do for the county and for the chamber and for us and everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Please come back and see us.
I will. Okay.
Take care. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Wendy.